Pretty 22-year-old Jane James knows why her work of operating this milling machine is helping to speed the day of victory. Mrs. James did clerical work. Now she operates this precision machine to help turn out airplane propellers. Then back to the job where all the heavy work, such as lifting, is done by the most modern mechanical equipment. Many more men and women are needed for jobs like these. You can do your part. Get in the fight.
Every tournament has its climax, its winning moment. If you're not watchful, you'll miss it and lose your best chance. We can do it.
We now bring you a battle in the losers bracket round 2. Best out of 3. Simers from USA, the number 4 seed, versus Kazul, the number 9 seed from Finland.
Kazul versus Simers. Kazul, I think, may have a bit of a mountain to climb to beat Simers in this game. He's come out of the upper bracket losing to Pringles, the favourite. He did so respectfully though, and showed he was a pretty methodical player with a bit of caution on his side. So I think he may be okay to keep up with the macro with Simers, but it depends if he can keep up with the macro throughout the entire game, as I do notice Kazul lacking a bit towards endgame in terms of infantry flow. So I think the experience of Simers will definitely pull through in this one. He's great at macro and should be able to match Kazul in micro. So I'd say Simers may win in tough one, 2 games. Also, if you'd like to see the games I've missed, these include Kazul versus Mr. Pringles and Mr. Pringles versus Chino. Unfortunately, the replays for those games were lost, so you can check them out on Simon's channel, which he casted live with stickers. I'll post a link in the descriptions. Enjoy! Welcome to Farmland for an International 3 tournament game. This is lower bracket round 2. We have Simers up against Kazul from Finland. Kazul's gone a red guard, elite marksman, and the other end we have the elite marksman from Simers as well. And we have the wonderful Hansi with me.
Yes, I'm going to be attempting to give a bit of an opinion on this game, as Simers is going to the wall that everyone goes to in the opening stages of Farmland, and Kazul's got those red guards down in a good position. He's split off into a 2-2-1 formation, whereas Simers has kept his marksmen all grouped together, I believe, spreading out a little bit better as some grenade micro occurs. SMGs are also out. No one from Simers going to the Zone B or the Eastern flag. The action is all in the centre and the Western Point strat.
Some nasty grenades going off. No one getting the better of each other yet. Eastern Point hasn't been capped yet by anyone. Kazul can just waltz in there if he wants to. Simers looks like he's playing the aggressor so far, throwing multiple grenades. Still 2 apiece, and I can't see who's going to win this at this stage.
Well, at the moment it is 5 red guards on the field to 3 elite marksmen, so Kazul does have the elite marksman superiority at the moment as he's trying to get grenades off onto these soldiers. He loses another elite marksman. I think that means he's down to 1. Yes, it's 1 versus 5 in the elite marksman war, so Kazul's probably going to have early battlefield dominance.
Definitely, there's no payback there from Kazul right now. You can see he's definitely not losing that many troops as Simers. Simers reinforcing a lot of single SMGs, just trying to get a bit of more domination, maybe to hold the Western Point a bit longer. Center he's got a sneaky guy there, but maybe needs to waltz a bit closer to the middle of the flag to start capping it. And the Eastern Point is going to Kazul, and he's setting some reinforcements of the SMG, and they should be fine to hold with the Purposes.
Yes. Now we're going to see a bit of an assault squad duel, as both players have gone with the assault squad. Hopefully that red guard goes down. The red guard just takes another grenade hit. I think that individual red guard just behind that building has taken at least 2 or 3 grenades. So Simers has been quite unlucky, as the Super Soldier formula is definitely working as an AT grenade does its job just there.
Yeah, Simers holding out with the skin of his teeth on the Western Point. Kazul doing a great job assaulting this flag. He's a new player to the competitive community, but so far he seems like to be Simers' match, and has now capped the Western Point, and this could even be a 3 cap. It looks like to be a very, very good start for Kazul.
Yeah, Kazul is definitely on the front foot. Simers has gone with a secondary assault squad, so it means the next buy probably has to be a Luke's or something. Looking at the Eastern flag, there's nothing going on. The centre flag Still nothing going on. There's 2 soldiers in that house, though, for Simmers, which is quite handy. All the action is on this juicy western point, as we just see Assault Squad and Red Guards go at it.
Just running straight into there. The Peppershed's doing a great job mowing down Simons' Assault Squad. But now the grenades are off. He's retreating with his elite marksman, and Simons may get the center between the 2 flags, and will probably start to cap the center and maybe be able to push into the western. It's getting to the stage where we might see a vehicle. I don't see another buy from Kazul, so he's looking to maybe get a T60 perhaps. So maybe we'll see that coming soon.
Yeah, I think the smartest option right now for Kazul would probably be to go the T60, as Simmers has gone with 2 assault squads. I suppose his payback is a little bit better at the moment, but still, you'd think that the T60 is going to come out from Kazul, and there it is, just as I said it. So he's going to have early vehicle dominance on the field right now, and Simmers needs to get a Luke's ASAP. I
guess so. I think though Simons will probably be in the same shoes to get a Lux as 250 MP. He's lost a lot of units. His payback would have been a bit more, and he'll definitely have the money, I'm guessing. Once he sees his Lux, there's going to be yep, sorry, there it is. So the Lux is out. Definitely after he saw the T60 straight away, instant buy. He can afford it, and let's see who gets it off. This tournament I haven't seen the Lux doing too well. This is the T60. I'm not sure if it's because the players just have been unlucky. The T60 seems to always track the Lux before it gets to a position to kill it.
I think it's easier for the T60 to track the Lukes, as it's like a lot more rapid fire than what the Lukes is. As you can see, like the Lukes there, it already has to reload, but the T60 can get off multiple shots quickly, which can probably track the Lukes easier. I'd say the Lukes is easy to track, like geometrically as well. Its tracks are a lot bigger than what the T60s are. So I guess that all factors which help out the T60 in tracking the Lukes.
Well, here it goes, the 50-50 play. The T60 unfortunately though doesn't have the the Lux doesn't have the armor to block a 20mm shell. Well, the T60 does not have the armor, so I guess that's the downside. But I would have thought at that range it was pretty damn close. So maybe if it hit the main gun, I think it hit the hull instead of the main gun and turret.
Yeah, I think he was definitely aiming at the hull there, because every one of those shots bounced off. You can see the rapid fire was. I thought it was actually going to be able to overwhelm the Lux.
Yeah.
22-0. We've got a little bit of an advantage here for Simons. He needs to take extra care of this advantage. As a light AT gun, an M37 is coming to the middle to wreak havoc on that Lux.
That's a bit of a problem with Simons. After taking the advantage, is put the Lux stationary in the center. He knows it's probably in danger. He probably should have moved it straight to the east and keep it moving, basically, is the name of the game in 1v1s. But can Simons get the advantage by spotting this AT grenade and grenade that AT gun? Ooh, no, the assault squad.
He tried, but the assault squad just cut him off there.
Nice one from Kazul. A bit of luck maybe, but on the other side, ooh, sneaky guy nearly goes past, but Kazul has spotted it, so no sneaky guys from Simons. Eastern point so far. This is the first time it's being contested. An assault squad storming in, and should be able to get the superiority of numbers, and will be able to overwhelm this flag. Yeah. It's still a 3-cap, possible 3-cap coming on if he just wants to go to the center. But here's the M37 to fire on the Lux.
And the charge unit is available right now as well for Kazul. I'm sure he can buy it. And there's the hull damage on the Lux. So there goes the advantage. He should have gone to that eastern point. Yes, he's taken it now, but he could have taken it a lot quicker. And even if he moved it over towards where the greenhouses are, he'd be able to shoot through at this infantry that's trying to support the middle. And it looks like the right-hand side he's got quite well on lock with a few Volkstrom. And that STG-44 isn't really going to be easy for Kazul to get round, as it's going to be very accurate in the hands of the assault squad leader. A majority of the charge right now coming up to help the middle and western flag assaults, as the eastern sees about 4 or 5 troops off the back of that charge, and Kazul just needs to pretty much run in and take a point. If you don't take a point with a charge, you're doing something wrong.
That's it. The huge swarm of infantry ready to be pushed onto any flag right now. But Simons is able to hold the 3 flags so far, slowing down Kazul. I guess that's the thing with the AT guns. It did its job, but right now it's pretty much useless after it's done its job, and Simons knows it's there, so he wouldn't be that silly to do that again. But definitely the game changer right there. Simons leaving the Lux into the open, as we see the charge still being quite passive in the center, but some of them have gone to the western, so the 3-cap has been stopped, and Kazul is back in the game.
At 23-9, it's a 14-point advantage for Kazul. This one looks like it could be going for quite a while at the moment, as Simons just was able to get a bit of momentum back. The Brandenburger machine gun is doing its job, pinning down troops behind those walls. He just needs a few extra Volkstrom up there, I think, to throw some grenades. He's also trying to get a sneaky Brandenburger behind the lines, and I think he's also got an SMG guy behind the lines on the very far eastern side. So that could cause problems for Kazul later on. A Volkstrom squad is out from Simons. He's trying to come up and support his aggressiveness. As here comes another T60. T60 M37 could be a good combo. It counters the Luke's the M37 if you can get it in the right position.
Could be. I guess just the P3 is probably the only thing that Simons can do versus these two combos. The looks will definitely be a problem with that M37 out on the field. But really, the pressure hasn't been too fast from Kazul since the very beginning, as he could really start pressuring the flags because they're very lightly guarded, even without the T60. But here comes the T60, we'll be able to clean up, take out the MG, Brandenburger, which it has, and there's nothing there that can stop it, except that Brandenburger sneaking. Simon's doing a bit of Brandenburger tactics, but there's only one. Not sure where the other ones are. So Kazul's now capping the center point. Volkstrom force on the western point will soon be cleared. And here's another Lux coming across, and M37 is definitely coming up to guard that T60 as well. So it could be problems for Simons if he doesn't play this right.
See, if you went to P3 here, Simons, if you waited the extra, 70, 80 MP, I think it is, for a 320 MP Panzer III, he'd be able to counter the M37 with ease, and he'd also be able to counter the T60. And Kazul would have to wait till he was able to get a T34, and I guess really forcing him into a buy. So he'd probably have at least like 30 seconds to a minute where he'd have the P3, the T60 and M37 would be down, and he'd have vehicle dominance. So maybe he missed the boat here a little bit, Simons, but oh well, the M37 hasn't killed it yet, and it's tied down the T60, I guess, so it's not that bad so far.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risk, I guess, to go a P3 if Kazul can hide his T60 well in the M37, the P3 is quite easy to spy because it can't support the infantry or really kill the infantry very well. I guess Simons wanted to really take it to the infantry and hold the flag, so that's probably what he was thinking. And I don't know about you, but I think P3s are pretty risky versus the Soviets, as they can afford a T-34-57 quite easily, and P3s just have no chance.
Yeah, definitely, but in the current game situation, it's been pretty light vehicle spammy, so the P3 wouldn't have been overly bad, but yeah, I guess with your rebuttal there that the P3 probably wouldn't be the right option against the Soviets. I probably should have thought about who they were playing against first, as Kazul was making a little bit of a assault on the eastern flag with the T60. With that M37 locking the Lukes down behind that building, it allows the T60 to go over the eastern flag, something we saw that Simmers didn't do earlier on when you were calling for him to move it over to the eastern flag.
Very nice, yeah, that lockdown is just nice to see. That Lukes being stuck there, being totally inactive, pretty much dead weight on the CP of Simons. Veteran Sniper though is holding that flag on its own for now. No big buys. Oh, there's a buy from Simons. He's that P3 that we're talking about, maybe a bit late, but I guess with the P3s versus Soviets, I guess you can go the Brandenburger bait, which is a pretty good tactic. I like to usually do that as the Germans, but maybe if Simons can use that Brandenburger sneaking on the roadway to bait the T-34, that P3 may be okay.
Especially on farmland, you got quite a nice area in between all the houses. The score is 23-35, so Simmers stormed into the lead here. He's got a 12-point advantage coming back on Kazul very, very nicely. The Lukes is still locked down, but yeah, with our farmland, there's also a lot of bushes in the middle of the map where you can just hide a Brandenburger, bait him in with the Panzer III, and get an easy shot off. Kazul can buy a T-34 at the moment, but he's not.
Oh yes, oh there he goes. Finally gets the 57. This is the game changer here on a map like this, or any map really. The charge, Soviets just get so strong. He's got a T-60, a T-57, and he can get a charge now if he wants to. I don't know why he hasn't, but definitely that's what he should do. He's got the CP for it, and he can pretty much put dominance on all sides of the flag.
Yeah, it looks like Kazul is in a very comfortable position right now. As we say that, though, it's 23-40, and Simmers is going for another 3 cap, so he looks in a comfortable position, but he doesn't have any flags yet.
Yeah, get the infantry up. Just send them up. You got the T-60, you got the T-34-57. Just get the charge in, run it all. Pretty much select all, right-click on a flag, and you've got it. Stop the 3 cap, and then you'll be safe. 43-23, needs to kill it. The Lukes right now is going to go for a shot. 57, oh wow, that was a big miss. That must have been in direct control.
The M37's going to hit him.
Ah, nice from the side. Nowhere to hide from Simons. And the 2 Luxes are down just in the center. Still no flag yet. What's going on? The 3 cap. How? Jesus. Look at that charge unit.
Yeah, the charge unit's just sitting there. He's got every single soldier in the charge unit. I think it's like 15 soldiers maybe, just chilling back there next to the T-34-57. And Brandenburger won't get through that squad unless he shoots over the top of them.
Yeah, definitely. But here he goes. I guess it might be a micro problem. It's easier said than done, I guess. We're just complaining about these guys. They're under pressure. 3 flags at once. I guess we should cut them some slack, I guess. T-60 coming to the western point. And potentially that sniper will be next target for the T-60. But what do we have here from Simers? Oh, what the hell, it looks very risky. Is M37? Oh, the M337 is still alive. It is too, yeah. And the T-57, T-60. That looks pretty much can't do a thing.
I think he's trying to rush it to the right-hand point, as you said before, and just deny the flag and get an infantryman in there maybe. But the Luch is actually just chilling back. It's probably in range of the T-37 as the Panzer III is coming around the side of the T-37. Needs to go for the turret.
Oof.
Miss.
Oh no.
AT grenade coming.
Wow.
And it's probably going to get him. Yep.
Oh, there it goes. AT grenade. Nice one from Kazul. Combined arms and saved the day for that 57. It was a decent range to a 50-50 play. Didn't go his way for Simers. As Germany, I find, yeah, you really can't lose your tanks. You just don't have the MP to waste. You need to waste MP on infantry. It was the Soviets just don't need to waste MP on infantry and can afford tank after tank. Even after this 57 dies, it's not too much longer till we can afford another one.
Yeah, definitely. The T-34 is very cheap compared to, I guess, the H and units that can easily take it out. Even the G is sometimes a risk, as it can easily be taken out from a T-34-57. And the T-60 is going to move over to the eastern flag, as it looks like the 3-cap from Simmers is officially over, and Kazul has the western flag, is easily capping the middle, has a superiority of numbers, except that Brandenburger machine gunner might cause some problems if it's not taken out quickly. But a beautiful, sneaky Brandenburger kills the T-60.
Oh, wow.
Very well played, Simers, and that means he has the ability to capture another point, but Kazul just pumps out another T-60, which is pretty much the mass production of the Soviet Union.
Oh no, quite easily now, maybe push onto the east, and that's where he's going for right now with the assault squad. Just needs to run up and easily take that for a 3-cap. Simers' infantry and MP situation is probably quite dire. There's actually nothing on the field. You can see there's many dots on the map from Simers, but they're actually just Brandenburger on hold fires. There's really no infantry that are really able to shoot at Kazul or make an assault. So wow, this is a total turnaround, 69 to 24. Kazul is set for victory, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks like Kazul's pretty much set up to walk all the way to the gates of Berlin as the veteran sniper gets a double kill there. That was very, very cool. He got 2 assault squad soldiers there, the leader and the rifleman, I believe. It was very, very intense, just like camping, as the Volkssturm squad is going to be no match for this 4-man assault SMG battalion, with the 1 rifleman sitting out there on the right-hand side of the eastern flag, of the T-60 coming in just to offer a little bit more security to those soldiers. And it's probably going to be a 3-cap, as I think Simmers is going to be a long way away from getting anything.
Oh no, what is he going to do? He's definitely banking for something, though. I haven't seen even a squad being bought for the last 2-3 minutes, so I'm probably guessing he's going to counter it with a big unit like a H. I suppose it's safe. The thing is with the Germans, though, he's lost 2 P3s, and if he loses the H, it's a game over, right? It's pretty much you have to keep it alive.
The H definitely has to stay alive in a 1v1 because it's so much manpower invested, which could have gone into elite marksman or a Panzer Grenadier squad or something good infantry-wise. The H will be a risk. I'm assuming that it's going to come out as the assault squad from Kazul, another assault squad coming to the middle actually from Kazul. The T-60, weirdly for me, is sitting right back. I think right now you'd probably employ a bit of blitzkrieg against the Germans and just rush across. Yes, there's a Brandenburger back there. He doesn't know that. But I suppose that he's being a little bit safe because I think he's already got 2 Brandenburger kills, or maybe just the one on that other T-60 from Simons. But the M37 has the western flag locked down. There's a nice infantry scatter. There's a Brandenburger all the way over on the western side, but he's not going to be able to get round as the Panzer H is out from Simons.
There you go, the big one. This is going to decide the game, I guess. If that H can take out the 57, it's still not a GG for Kazul because Kazul has the infantry domination. Simons probably spent every single cent of his MP on that H and probably can only afford Volkssturm, and as he just bought, and assault squads after every few minutes. So even if the H wins, it's going to be an uphill battle for Simons, I think, as the 3-cap has been momentarily stopped in the center. Good play by Simons with the sneaky cap. and this is going to decide the game. 57 versus H. What's the odds on that? Yeah, really, I don't know. I think the H is a good gun. It can probably outrange it by 10. I think it outranges the 57 by 10, but once the 57 gets in range, it's so damn accurate.
Yeah, the 57 should take the biscuits if it's a close battle, but they've fired their first shots. It's going to be interesting. Simons is also capturing the western flag. He's stopped the 3 cap. It's now just a 1 cap. And I think I was going to say before, I think Simons needs to actually sit. That's a very nice bounce. Needs to sit where he's sitting right now. The side armor tracked.
Oh no,
wow.
He's tracked and his side is exposed for Kazul to do a nice juicy shot. But a crew injured on 57. He could survive. One more shot. Who's going to take it? Oh no, it bounced. Another crew injured for the H. This is going to decide it for Simons. He's trying to repair frantically on the track. Oh no. Getting a bit lucky with the crew injuries though. Any moment now, I'm just waiting for it to explode.
Surely it's got to explode.
Oh, Jesus.
Another crew injured on the 234-57, which means Simons gets another shot in.
He does. Oh no, he misses it.
And bang.
Oh no. That's unfortunate. I don't know why he turned. Maybe it was a bit of lag, but that turn was a bit too much. That was more than a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, I think when he got tracked, it might have forced. I think the first time he got crew injured, I think it might have caused him to go a little bit to the right as the Panzer III is repaired for Kazul, so that's just another vehicle. It's going to cause some hectic problems. There is another charge squad out, and this is pretty much GG. It's going to be 100 to 60, 90 to think, as it's just going to tick up all the way. He's got an 8-point advantage, Simmers, but he's got a massive MP drain as that H just exploded into really, not a million pieces, but I guess 1 or 2. It's got the turret and the body just sitting there. The T-60 is holding the western flag. It's going to be over. Another Panzer III from Simons. I guess he's going to need a bit of Hero Stewart or Hero whatever Judska used to call it. But yeah, the veteran sniper's trying to do his job back there. He's got 12 kills. He's definitely paid for itself, but it's not going to be able to stop the onslaught that is Kazul and the Soviet army.
Indeed, far out. The map is full of blue. It's a sea of blue right now. P3 is definitely desperation buy. Simons is going to use this, I don't know, he's going to suicide it, take it at T60 and charge at that 57, but at all sides of the map he's being cornered by the M37. He can't turn to face the 57 because the M37 will take it a side shot, so he has to kind of awkwardly stay in this position while the 57 might even be able to knock down the building and eventually kill it, but at least his main gun and turreted the T60 and stopped the 3 cap momentarily. So maybe, Kazul though for a shot from the side.
He's going backwards.
Just misses. But
bounced off the side track of the Panzer III. That is very lucky.
Oh no, see, the M37 now gets a side shot. Everyone taking their turn. Now the 57 for a side shot through the building. Oh, it's tracked as well, so it's basically screwed on two fronts. Only a matter of time. Interesting though how Kazul has been so, there it goes, has been so cautious in his gameplay. He doesn't seem to want to progress further than the flag. It's like a line has been drawn from his tactics, so you can't bypass the flags, otherwise something can go wrong. But I really think Kazul probably could have took more advantage and made it an easier win by charging and camping Simons' spawn.
It's been interesting. Kazul has, as we said, sat on the flag a little bit, but I suppose in a 1v1, really, he's kind of gone, I suppose, if he was a little bit quicker at it, like he's gone at one flag, set all his troops on another flag, and then gone to micro another area. And I guess if he's sitting on the flag, it means that Simons has to take out each individual soldier in and around the flag before he can, I guess, kill it. Because if he charges soldiers forward, who knows, he could run into a marksman squad or a Voltron squad or something, and they could take out his 2 soldiers at ease. But then if they sit in defensive positions, it forces Simons to actually micro and force him to really dig them out of their hold down positions, as the middle is currently being decapped once again, or maybe it's going back up for the Soviets. It is going back up for the Soviets as a little Brandenburg is sitting in that house shooting at 4 Soviet soldiers. He's trying to shoot through the wall, but it's really not working for him.
Oh wow, that guy must have been dropped as a baby. I don't know what's going on. But
and there's no tables or chairs in that house either, so it's official that nobody lives with furniture in this map.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous. Where's the realism? Where's the furniture? I want realism. P3 though has been repaired by Kazul and just giving insult to injury, I suppose. It's just going to be a total wipe now. It's no chance. 97 to 69. Unfortunately, Simons has definitely lost this and has been upset by Kazul. 169. GG's.